I believe we did.
Well, guys, this is it. I now hate the Flash film. That's right. My opinion on this film just got worse every single time I think about this most disrespectful crap I have ever seen for the DCU. And like I said, this film make Justice League look like a way better DCU film than The Flash. Like I said, but even you're not a fan of Aquaman 2, like I said, this film, this film make Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom beat The Flash, because at least Aquaman, honestly guys, you can say whatever you want about Aquaman 2, because honestly guys, that film got a terrible review, which I don't understand why they got terrible review. Honestly guys, just because you have H, which I don't want to say her name anymore, just because you have her, it didn't mean the movie's bad. Like, come on now. Anyway, guys, I rather watch Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom better than watching this piece of monkey crap, honestly. Hello, everyone. This is your good old neighbor, Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2, and Kim Possible Fan 2001. Today, I am doing a movie rant on The Flash, starting Adrian Miller, Sacha Gaye, Michael Keaton, Ben Affleck, and all the, and then etc. And came out the year of 2023. If you haven't seen this film, guys, just honestly do not watch this rant, because I'm gonna spoil the crap out of this film. Because honestly, guys, the only thing I'm gonna be spoiling on, which is which is not in the bad film, because only bad film deserve like a spoiler without without any trigger warning, as I said. So, guys, if you haven't seen this film, stay away from this rant, because I'm going to be spoiling this film. And this film, oh my goodness, this film got even worse more I think about it. Honestly, guys, no further ado, let's get back to my original thought on this film before I'm doing a rant of it. Anyway, guys, no further ado, let's talk about how bad this film is, which is none than The Flash. I wish this film don't even exist, because this film makes honestly, guys, this film is Spider-Man No Way Home done bad, and honestly, guys, I highly recommend you to stick to Spider-Man No Way Home better than watching The Flash, because this film is a huge abomination. This film is a huge disrespectful to Nicolas Cage Superman and Christopher Lee Superman, which I'm gonna get the cameo in a minute, because that's the worst aspect about that film. On the real worst aspect, oh boy, I'm gonna get that pretty soon. We're gonna get that soon. Anyway. Let's start off with the production. Let's start off with the announcement first. So after I heard that Walter Hamada have audacity to said, hey, do you want a DCU film trying to be like the Avengers Infinity War, the Avengers Endgame? Well, boom, you got your Flash. The Flash is going to be The Flash is going to be the movie of the year. A movie event of the year, and the fans gonna love it, the critics gonna love it. This film is gonna be Spider-Man No Way Home done right. I gotta said, Walter Hamada, thank goodness you got fired. Thank goodness you got fired, because it can show that you have no idea what the heck you're doing. Anyway, guys, so after I watched the first work of The Flash, and like I said, it looks alright, it looks good, but I'm just not interested. Anyway, guys, and the main reason why I just think this film is going to be the worst piece of crap, which is none other than Adrian Miller. Man, I do not like Adrian Miller in the first place, because honestly, guys, it's not because it's not because of the fact that he did something bad, which I am so glad that he got some help. But the main reason why I do not like Adrian Miller has to be as a Flash. Honestly, I do like him. I do like his character, and honestly, I do like his character from the Fantastic Beast, which I think his character is honestly one of my favorite performers. But my worst performance by Ezra Miller, which is another than him as a Flash, as Barry. Like, are you kidding me right now? Who in the right mind wanted to see him as a Flash? I didn't like him in Justice League, and I did not like him in that Snyder Cut. And honestly, guys, oh my goodness, what was Zack Snyder thinking for casting the Flash? Like seriously, Ezra Miller as a Flash, that is easily one of the worst performances I ever seen from Ezra Miller. I gotta say, his character from Fantastic Beast is 100 times better than him as the Flash. Anyway, guys, so after I watched the full trailer of Doing to the Super Bowl, like I said, I was really looking forward to it, and I was really impressed. Honestly, guys, I was really impressed because the marketing is the best marketing from the bad film, because, honestly, guys, the marketing was really good. Was really good, too. But when this film came out, it got it got mixed review, and look at the top critic. It got, honestly, guys, it got 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. That is embarrassing, man. That is embarrassing. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to see this film with Marcus. So, honestly, guys, after I saw this film in theaters last year, and honestly, guys, I used to really like it at first. I saw it in theaters, and the fun fact is, I got the Flash poster from the IMAX at the AMC. Because, yeah, I have that on my wall, and more I think about it, I might take that down and replace it to Kim Possible poster if they have that on Amazon. If they don't have it, hashtag bring back Kim Possible merch at the stores, because I'm just getting sick of tired all that generic cliche Disney Channels shows that we have nowadays. I just want Kim Possible more than Jesse, Good Luck Charlie, and Shake It Up. Honestly, guys, all I gotta say about that Shake It Up shows is stupid. Anyway, guys, and just because you have Bella Thorne and Zendaya together, it didn't mean the Shake It Off would be a good show. Like, I am not showing it to mature. All I gotta say, I rather watch The Babysitter starting Bella Thorne better than watching her in Shake It Off. Anyway, guys, let's talk about this film. Anyway, guys, honestly, guys, at first, I really like it. And honestly, guys, yeah, sure, a George Clooney cameo was really terrible, and I didn't talk about the baby in the microwave, which I'm gonna get to that pretty soon, because I was really disrespectful to the baby genre, man. What the heck is wrong with you? Anyway, guys, and the visual did pretty bad, but the action scene is pretty decent. The character is really development, and I cannot believe, I cannot believe why I used to play Ezra Miller as a Flash, which, honestly, guys, oh my goodness, what kind of drink I was drinking in, dude. Anyway, guys, so after I rewatched this film at Bub's house last year, oh boy, this film was a mess. A hot mess. And more I think about it, it just got worse every single time I think about this piece of crap. I gotta say, but The Flash is a huge abomination and a huge spin face to the DC fan, and this film made Justice League look like masterpiece than The Flash. I gotta say, but I rather watch Justice League, which is way more tolerable than The Flash. I cannot believe I see the day come that you see this film make me playing a Justice League that came out in 2017, which, honestly, guys, we already know that Justice League also was a piece of crap, especially for Henry Cavill as Superman. Say, do you bleed? I do not want to see that for the DC film. For the DCU film ever again. Anyway, guys, and the only good thing about this film, which is not than such a guy as Supergirl. Honestly, guys, such a guy as Supergirl is the only good thing about the film. And honestly, guys, and even got Gal as Wonder Woman cameo. Man, she is even attractive, just like her characters, as the same character from Wonder Woman, but with Shazam, Fury of the God. I cannot believe that Razzie have audacity to say Shazam 2 is way worse than The Flash. Razzie, have you never seen The Flash? Honestly, guys, all I gotta say about I would've watched Shazam 2, I would've watched Blue Beetle, and I would've watched Aquaman in the Lost Kingdom better than watching this piece of crap it is. Honestly, guys, when this film came out, this film was a total bomb at the box office, and this is the worst opening for a comic book movie in history. Honestly, guys, it's even worse than Morbius, and this is even worse than Justice League. All I gotta say, but this is seriously Justice League all over again. Anyway, guys, honestly, guys, no offense to the director who made the It movie, but let's just blame on Walter Romano, because this is all Walter Romano's name on it, and thank goodness he got fired, because honestly, guys, yeah, this film was a huge disrespectful, man. And all I gotta say, but this film is the second worst comic book movie of all time. Like, honestly, guys, I cannot believe I see the day come that I see this. I think this film is way worse than Justice League. But honestly, guys, my number one is Batman Robin. Of course, we all agree that Batman Robin is the worst comic book movie of all time. But The Flash is in a close second, honestly. And sorry, guys, and all I gotta say, but I think this film is way worse than Justice League. It's way worse than the first Aquaman movie, which I might give it a chance. But still, I'm just not a huge fan of the first Aquaman. I think the sequel is way more improvement than the first film, because the first film is just like your typical generic origin story of how Jason Momoa become Aquaman, which it's just not original at all. So, yeah, honestly, guys, just because you have a visual in the movie, it didn't mean it's good. Like, speaking of visual, we're going to get the visual in this film pretty soon. Anyway, honestly, guys, once again, the only good thing about this film, which is none than Michael Shannon as General Zod. And yeah, sure, his screen time was really disrespectful, but at least he have a solid goodbye screen time for his. And anyway, guys, and I just feel, honestly, guys, I just feel so bad that Michael Shannon had to be as General Zod in this Abomination. In his interviewing, he just don't want to be General Zod. So who's going to be a new General Zod? I just don't. Honestly, I have no idea who is going to be the next General Zod, because honestly, guys, you can't be casting Michael Shannon, because Michael Shannon say to himself that he don't want to be a General Zod anymore. And honestly, guys, and he said that Zack Snyder is a really cool dude, which I definitely agreed. But he just don't want to come back as General Zod ever again, because that's the it's going to be the last time we're going to see Michael Shannon as General Zod. And even Sean Perez is a huge. It's really like Michael Shannon as General Zod. So Michael Shannon, can you please stick to Night Out? Because it's a lot better than you as General Zod, because that's your way better performance, because at least you have some comedy in it. Anyway, guys, the only good thing about this film, which is none than Michael Shannon as General Zod, and Sacha Guy as Supergirl, and the cameo of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. He's even attractive, just like her, and Shazam 2, Fury of the God. And no, she was not in Blue Beetle, which we don't want to count as Blue Beetle as the cameo movies. Anyway, guys, and even Michael Keaton as Batman was really... guys, I'm playing Michael Keaton as Batman did a wonderful job, because I'm a huge fan of Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton is a fantastic actor, because he was in Cars as Chick Hicks, which I didn't even know that he was in Cars movies. So after I looked at my research, and he was in Cars movies. Yeah, he was in the Pixar film before, because honestly, guys, I thought him as Ken. No, people, I'm not talking about Ken for the Barbie movie. No, I'm talking about Ken for Toy Story 3, which I'm not stupid. Anyway, honestly, guys, I thought Ken as Toy Story 3 is the first Pixar film featuring Michael Keaton. So after I watched Cars and after I heard the voice, like I said, honestly, guys, and I was saying to myself, wait a minute. Wait a second. Is that Michael Keaton? Anyway, guys, and after I work on my research, yep, Michael Keaton as Chick Hicks, which I'm not a huge fan of Chick Hicks, but like I said, but Michael Keaton did a fantastic job with his performance as Chick Hicks in the Cars movies. Like I said, but Michael Keaton as Batman, great job, and a great comeback to Michael Keaton. But honestly, guys, it's going to be the last time we're going to see Michael Keaton as Batman, because Michael Keaton nowadays is getting too old. He's getting too old for this job. Anyway. And honestly, guys, and even Ben Affleck cameo was really pretty good too. Anyway, honestly, guys, I think some of the cameo, like Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, and Michael Keaton, and Sacha Guy, and Michael Shannon, or even Ben Affleck, did a wonderful job as the cameos. And so yeah, and the Owen action scene I kind of enjoyed, which is none other than On the guy, which is another than Shuster Gaia is Supergirl fighting General Zod, but not until General Zod kill off Shuster Gaia Supergirl, which, oh boy, that death scene is completely femininity. Like, are you kidding me right now? Anyway, guys, and that's the only good thing about this film. The rest of the film is a huge abomination, and this film better be ashamed of yourself. Anyway, guys, no further ado, let's talk about how disastrous this film is. Let's talk about the story. OMG, what the heck am I watching? Am I watching a Flash origin movie, or am I watching the bad version of Spider-Man No Way Home? Because this film is a total rip-off to Spider-Man No Way Home. Like, are you kidding me, Warner Brothers? Who in the right mind wants to see a rip-off to Spider-Man No Way Home? And like I said, I would have watched Spider-Man No Way Home, which is way better than watching this piece of worthless crap I ever seen. Anyway, guys, and the characters, I honestly do not like some of the characters, because the only character I really honestly, the only character I really enjoy, which is another Michael Keaton as Batman, and Sasha Guy as Supergirl, which she is so attractive, because I really like, I really like her costume, really like her attitude, but Sasha Gaye is not going to be in James Gunn DCU, which it kind of makes sense because she's from Walter Mono Universe, which yuck. Anyway, but honestly, guys, and now let's get to the worst character. Sorry, honestly, guys, we're going to get to that pretty soon. And now let's get to Ezra Miller as the Flash himself. Like I said, honestly, guys, at first I just feel so bad that he lost his mom because he went to the timeline to the grocery store scene. Because honestly, guys, the story is all about the Flash going back in time over a Dawn sauce. Like, are you kidding me right now? Okay, first you whip up this film to be like Spider-Man No Way Home, and now you're doing all the story just like honestly, guys, and now you're doing the story about the Flash going back in time to get a Dawn sauce. Like, are you kidding me right now? Man, what a stupid concept for your superhero movie, darn it. And sorry, guys, I cannot believe I cannot believe why Troll Band Together Fame 2001 said The Incredibles 2 is the worst comic book movie that he ever seen. Like, are you kidding me? Have you never seen The Flash? Because I would have watched Incredibles 2, which is way better superhero movie than The Flash. And yes, I count one of the Pixar film as a superhero movie, which is The Incredibles 2 and Incredibles 1. Don't forget that. Anyway, yeah, honestly, guys, I did not like Ezra Miller as a Flash. Ezra Miller as a Flash. This is the main reason why I'm not a huge fan of his character of the Flash. Anyway, and now let's get to the terrible running. Like, are you kidding me? The terrible run. Honestly, the characters who is a female version of the Flash from Eternals is the best way to do a running scene. But honestly, guys, his running scene is kind of honestly, guys, it's kind of remind me that he's jogging than running. Which honestly, guys, we're gonna get to the visual in a minute because the visual is so bad. Anyway, and the action scene is freaking forgettable because all guys said I couldn't remember what is the action scenes about. What's the point of having the action scene? It's all about such a guy as Supergirl teaming up with the two Flash, which it's kind of reminding me on watching a bad version of the one SpongeBob episodes when SpongeBob have his cousin name is Edo SpongeBob and Squidward completely said, yup, honestly, guys, that is my reaction when I saw two Flash, which I'm probably after this video. Honestly, guys, stay tuned for that video about it because it's going to be hilarious because, yeah, honestly, guys, that is my reaction when I saw two Flash, which, yeah, honestly, guys, I'm going to be like Squidward when he running, packing his stuff, sell his house, and say, move forward, move forward, and drive off. Oh, my goodness, I'm going to be like Squidward. Honestly, guys, if I see two Ezra Miller, I'm going to be just like Squidward. Yeah, I'm gonna be like Squidward, like packing my stuff, like honestly, guy, packing my stuff, sell my house, and say drive on and drive away. Honestly, guys, I was just doing for a joke because honestly, guys, I will never sell my house because this house is really amazing. Anyway, oh my goodness. Anyway, and now let's get to the climax. The climax was really forgettable because all guys said the climax is really forgettable. All guys said now let's get to the worst villain of the movie, which is none other than the Dark Flash. OMG. this villain make Lex Luthor for Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice more like Dawn of Boringness from Jesse Eisenberg, which he did a terrible job as Lex Luthor, so thank goodness he won this lesson, because that is the main reason why I do not want to see him as Lex Luthor ever again, because he did terribly in the Snyder Cut and Justice League and Batman v Superman Dawn of Disaster. So yeah. Anyway, guys, and yeah, honestly, guys, the Dark Flash is even worse than Steppenwolf from Justice League, for goodness sakes. Because honestly, guys, the Dark Flash was completely wasted. I mean, Black Manta from Aquaman 2 is a lot better. And yes, you can say whatever you want about his character development in Aquaman 2, because at least the actor of Black Manta, at least he's trying his best, but a lot of people got really disappointed. But the actor that he was in, but the actor that he was a voice Dr. Flash, honestly, guys, he didn't even try it at all, because honestly, guys, his voice is really stupid, and his costume is absolutely disaster. Like, are you kidding me? It looks freaking bad. Like I said, but Dark Flash is officially one of the worst super villain I have ever seen in a comic book movie since the Venom and Spider-Man 3 and Mr. Freeze for Batman, Robin, and even the villain from Superman 4. Like I said, but those three villains is way more tolerable than the Dark Flash, because the Dark Flash is really wasted and really forgettable. And now let's get to the visual effects. OMG, the visual effects is absolutely horrible. The visual effects in Anyway, the visual effects is absolutely god-awful. So god-awful is not even freaking funny at all. Because anyway, when I saw the visual in this film, I cannot believe they waste their money to make the visual movie. To make the visual look so freaking awful. Like I said, but there was one scene when the Flash was running and you see him screaming and you see him stretching. What the heck am I watching? Am I watching the Supergirl movie? Because the Supergirl movie did the same thing. It looks really terrible. Like I said, but this film kind of reminded me of watching the 80s and the 90s superhero movies. But that is the worst timeline for a comic book movie, darn it. Sorry, guys, and now let's get to the insult, which is another than the cameos. Honestly, guys, and even Michael Keaton as Batman and such a guy as Supergirl, and Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and Ben Affleck as Batman is the only good cameo of this film. But the rest of the cameo is completely insult as crap. Because honestly, guys, they did a lot of cameo, and this is not how you do a nostalgia scene. And yes, people, you can say whatever you want about Across the Spider-Verse, because Across the Spider-Verse did the same thing. But at least they did not do the CGI. Because if you do the CGI for that, it looks absolutely terrible. And like I said, but The Flash is the most disrespectful movie I have ever seen in my life. Because honestly, guys, you know why? It's because of the fact that they put Christopher Reeve as a CGI in that. Like I said, that is absolutely horrible. Like, are you kidding me right now? This is even worse than the opening of Justice League when you see Henry Cavill with his CGI mouth. Oh my goodness. What will Warner Brothers watch for us? Thank you for making this abomination. And Nicolas Cage as Superman. I do not want to see Nicolas Cage as Superman ever again. And honestly, guys, no offense to Nicolas Cage, but him as Superman is the one thing I do not want to think about it. So yeah, honestly, guys, I do not want to think about it. So yeah, honestly, guys, and they have audacity to bring back the Supergirl. No, people, I'm not talking about Supergirl from the CW, which that is a way better Supergirl. No, I'm talking about the Supergirl from the 1980s movie that came out in the 80s. I do not want to see that type of version of Supergirl ever again. And here's a one cameo that I really got discussed, which is none other than having the one Superman actor that he really hate to be as Superman, and this film was released the same day as the actor of Superman who hate being Superman, which that is pure evil. Honestly, guys, in that scene right there, it looks absolutely horrible. Like, are you kidding me? He is worried from this grave. If he see this film in heaven, he is going to be really disgusted, and this is the main reason why that he commit suicide. Because honestly, guys, let me tell you a dark tale. He really did not like to be as Superman, so he just committed suicide because he really did not like to be as Superman. And Christopher Lee's family didn't even watch this film. That is how bad this film is, and this film is even. Honestly, guys, this film is so bad that this film bombed the box office, which I can see why, because people just don't want their money to be wasted from this abomination. And now let's get to the worst aspect of this film. Honestly, we're gonna get that first. Also, we're gonna get that in a minute. Anyway, now let's get to the worst character of the movie, which is none other than the Flash 2.0, aka Young Billy. Screw this character's in a behind. Billy Allen, aka the Flash 2.0, is the worst characters in this film, and like I said, but he's officially is one of my fifth worst characters I have ever seen. Like, are you kidding me, Ezra Miller? Who in the right mind want to see two Ezra Miller? Honestly, guys, what the heck am I watching? Am I watching a Flash film? Or am I watching the one SpongeBob episodes when you see two SpongeBob and you see Squidward was running, packing the stuff, selling his house, and drive off? Oh my goodness. That's, honestly, guys, it's kind of remind me on watching that, honestly. And Sean Pippy have a good point, though. But honestly, guys, here's a one scene that I just got really disgusted. And like I said, but this is even worse than No Hard Feelings scene when Jennifer Lawrence fighting a bully. What she knew. Oh my goodness, that is terrible. But anyway, and now let's get to the scene when young Billy Allen was. I can't say it with my straight face. And now let's get to the scene when. I can't say it with my straight face, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. I cannot say it with my straight face. Okay, and now let's get to the scene where young Billy Allen was running to the street while he nude. Like, are you kidding me, motherfuckers? That is stupid. Who in a right mind was? I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. That scene with young Billy Allen, running in the street while he nude. Like, are you kidding me? Who in the right mind want to see that for the DCU? Like, are you kidding me? There were kids watching this film. Like, are you kidding me? And now now you have your kids scar them for life. What were you thinking, Walter Romana? Because the scene when young Billy Allen was running. I'm sorry. What? Honestly, like running like a monkeys when he knew. When he crashed in the car and you turn off the power. That scene is so stupid. It's so stupid. But I have to laugh how bad that scene is. Because honestly, guys, that scene is the most hilarious bad scene I have ever seen for a comic book movie. Sorry, guys, I have to laugh at it. Because you cannot say it with a straight face. Because that scene when Billy Allen was running while he's nude, like I said, but that is even worse than No Hard Feeling when Jennifer Lawrence fighting a bully while she nude. Like, are you kidding me? Ooh, no, I might want to see that. Do not put nude in your movie. The nude in the movie you make. Honestly, guys, if you put nude in the movie, it make your movie look bad. Anyway, and now let's get to the worst aspect about this film, which is none other than putting your baby in the microwave. Okay, I'm not supposed to be laughing at it because it was really disrespectful. But, yeah. Putting your baby in a microwave. Like, are you kidding me? That is really insult. Because all I gotta said, but honestly, God, I am so surprising that a million mom would not. Sorry, I am completely shocked and speechless that million mom is not bashing this film. Because how is that? That is baby feeling. And all I gotta say, but just like Troll Band Together fan say Jack versus Raccoon is Animal Sultan, which is for comedy, not for take it too seriously, you stupid troll band together fanboy, you freaking dumb idiot. Anyway, honestly, God, I'm very sorry I call him a dumb. I'm sorry. Honestly, God, I'm very sorry I call him a dumb idiot because he really a dumb idiot. Because especially for the screaming, thank goodness I just posted Instagram of Shigo telling him to shut it up to Troll Band Together fan, which I'm not posting on YouTube. If I do that, it will be the end of my YouTube legacy. And like I said. Anyway, guys, and I'm very sorry I laughed at that scene where Billy Allen, young Billy Allen, was running like crazy man, and on the guy in the car crash, and I'm like, okay, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it, because more I think about it, the more it just makes me laugh. Sorry. And, okay, that's enough. Anyway, and now let's get to the what's epic about this film. What's better than putting your baby in the microwave? Like, are you kidding me? Warner Brothers and DCU. You better be ashamed of yourself, because who in the right mind wants to see a movie about the Flash putting your baby in a microwave? All I gotta say, but yeah. And yeah, sure, the Flash was saving the babies from the falling, which that falling scene was really terrible, like I said. But honestly, guys, in the one scene where you put your baby in a microwave, like, are you kidding me? That is a insult to all the family members that who have babies. I'm very sorry, but if the million moms saw this film, they will bash this film and they will ban this film. And when this film hit on streaming, people just don't want to watch this film. And this film did terribly for the numbers of streaming. People did not watch this film. And honestly, guys, I won't blame them because I am not buying this film on DVD. If this, honestly, guys, this film should have been, I'm very sorry. This, honestly, all I gotta say, but honestly, guys, even I am not the type of person that you canceling this film. This film should be canceled. Like, honestly, this film should be canceled. Because, honestly, guys, this film is really an insult to the DCU. And all I gotta say, but putting your baby on the microwave, that's the one thing that you should not do. People do not take note about it. Phew. What else have to said about The Flash? More at the flop. I say enough how this film did terribly. And yeah, sure, such a guy as Supergirl is the only good thing about this film. In the action scene when Ben Affleck's Batman, which that is the only action scene I really enjoyed. And such a guy as Supergirl fighting, there was a scene when such a guy as Supergirl was fighting a god, which that is the best action scene, which she is really beautiful as such a guy as a Supergirl, but her death scene was completely an insult. But all I gotta say, but this film was a huge abomination. And yeah, sure, this film has a good thing about it, but not even good things save this film at all. Because the story is completely No Way Home done bad. The character is really insult. The cameo was completely insult. Putting your baby in the microwave, that is the worst scene of this film. Because that scene is totally disrespectful to the source material. Sorry, honestly, all I gotta say, but thank goodness that Aquaman 2 did not show the scene when Black Men turn killing the baby. All I gotta say, but what is up with Warner Brothers trying to insult the baby like that? Like, are you kidding me? You cannot be doing that. Honestly, guys, parent, if you watch this, keep your baby safe and do not let Warner Brothers to touch your babies to do insult with them. Like, are you kidding me? You cannot insult the babies, because insulting the babies, like I said, I am not showing this film to my mom because I just don't want to see, I did not want to see her reaction when they, when this film put the baby in the microwave, which I just don't want to see her reaction. Her reaction is, honestly, it's going to be really furious. Like, honestly, I won't blame you. Because that scene right there was a huge disrespectful to all the babies that came from the universe. Like, honestly, parent, keep your baby safe and do not follow the soul criteria for this film. Please don't. Anyway, all I gotta say about The Flash is the worst comic book movie from the DCU. And all I gotta say but Justice League is way more tolerable than The Flash. All I gotta say, but I'm giving The Flash a 2 out of 10. It's a freaking 2 out of 10. It's an awful movie. And I'm giving this film a seal of Nicky garbage. Phew, I am done with this abomination. And I'm very sorry I left this. I'm sorry. I'm really apology that I left that scene when young Billy Allen was running like a crazy man, and the car was running off, and and the fire was going. Guys, and the power was off, and the fire was. Oh my goodness, that is the only scene I have. Sorry, I actually laugh at it because honestly, guys, that scene was not pure comedy. But like I said, that scene, honestly, guys, that scene when they did that, oh my goodness. Honestly, to be honest, even that scene was funny, but I do not want to see that scene for animated movies and live action film. Because if you do that, honestly, all I gotta say, but this film, honestly, I forgot to mention, this film did not feel like a PG-13 movie. This film is feel like I'm watching the Looney Tunes than The Flash. But think about it, because The Flash have a comedies, and when you see the young Billy Allen was running crazy like a crazy man, like he knew, all I gotta say about that scene is seriously like I am watching Looney Tunes than the actual Flash movie. Like, come on, this is a superhero movie, not Looney Tunes movie. What the heck is wrong with you? Anyway, guys, that was my movie rant on The Flash. Screw this film, and thank goodness this film bombed the box office. And this film, honestly, guys, all I gotta say about this film is going to, and this film should have been getting nominated. Nominated for Worst Picture. Not Shazam! Fury of the God. Like I said, I would watch Shazam! Fury of the God better than watching this piece of crap. Anyway, if you enjoy this film, that's fine. I am so glad that people enjoy this film. But if you enjoy this film, I'm very sorry. But if you enjoy this film, or just because you put your baby on the microwave, I'm gonna call you like a crazy user. So honestly, I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna call you guys crazy because honestly, guys, the main reason why you like this film is because of the fact that they put your baby in the microwave. Which honestly, guys, let's stop talking about it. Anyway. Honestly, guys, I am not joking. It was actually, it was actually happened in the movie. It was actually happened. I'm not joking. I'm not, joke. No, I was serious. They seriously did that in the movie. I'm probably mom say, hey, Nick, you're not supposed to be saying that. Well, they actually did it. It's not my fault. It's Warner Brothers' fault because Warner Brothers have audacity to. Honestly, guys, the Warner Brothers have audacity to tell the director that honestly, guys, I can imagine that watch one mother say, hey, I got a good idea. Let's make a scene when the Flash puts your baby in the microwave, and we'll make everyone to do that. Watch one mother, thank God that you got fired, and honestly, guys, screw this film, and screw this film in the behind. Anyway, if you want to watch a way better superhero movie that came out last year, just go watch, honestly, guys, just go watch Shazam. Just go watch Shazam! Fury of the God. Go watch Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 3. And go watch the cinema movie, which is none other than Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Like I said, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is way better cameo movies than The Flash. Anyway, if you enjoyed this rant, if you want to see more of this, please, I highly recommend you hit the subscribe button and show notification. That should be your family. Anyway, guys, and I have no idea what my next video is going to be because I was originally going to do another news video about Oppenheimer is getting an anime series, which I am so in for that because I'm a huge fan of Oppenheimer. It's my favorite film of all time. So let's hope the Oppenheimer anime series would be my favorite adult animated cartoon shows I ever seen. Yep, I count it as a cartoon movie. So, and yes, I call it Oppenheimer anime series a cartoon shows. Yeah, cartoon shows is really adult. Not just for kids, it's adult. Anyway, guys, honestly, guys, if you enjoyed Honestly, guys, if you enjoyed this rant, if you want to see more of this nonsense, please, I highly recommend you hit the subscribe button, turn on notification, and share the video with your whole family. Sorry, guys, I'm done for the night. Anyway, I see you next time, and so long, and yadios YouTube, yadios, and this is Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2, and Kim Possible fan, signing off for now, and this rant is signing off for now. Go watch Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. That is a way better DCU film that came out last year, the same time as Shazam, Fury of the God, better than The Flash. Anyway, this video is signing off for now, and I see you guys tomorrow afternoon. Good night.